Welcome fifth graders. Today we're going to do lesson 8.3. We're connecting fractions to division. Every fraction can be written as a division problem, and every division problem can be really written as a fraction. In the case of 3/4, you can just simply write 3/4 as 3 divided by 4. The fraction bar means to divide. So really we're thinking top divided by the bottom, 3 divided by 4. And the same is true with like an improper fraction, because we TIBO, we put the top number inside and the bottom outside. That's 12 divided by 2. So every fraction can really be written as a division problem and vice versa. If you look at the first example, there are 3 students in crafts classes and 2 sheets of construction paper for them to share equally. What part of the construction paper will each student get? So we're thinking the 2 sheets of construction paper are going to be divided by 3 people. So if we go down here just to model it first, here's our 2 sheets of construction paper, and we're going to split them into thirds because we're going to divide it among 3 people. So I'm thinking person 1 is going to get 1/3 from each sheet of paper. Person 2 is going to get another third, and then the third person will get the last third that's available. So each person is going to get 1/3 of each sheet. So we can kind of think of this as they get 1/3 plus 1/3, or 2 times 1/3. So 2 divided by 3 is going to give us 2/3 total. The first number will be our numerator, and the second number that it's being divided by is going to be the denominator. So 2/3 can be written as 2 divided by 3, or 2 divided by 3 is also 2/3. To check that, we can just simply think, if you had 2/3 and you multiplied it by 3, because there were 3 people, thinking 3 over 1, and you could get an answer of 2. Think cancellation here. And 2 times 1 would be 2, and we'd be back to our 2 full sheets of construction paper. So each person in that craft class is going to get 2/3 of a sheet of construction paper to work on their project. On the second page, we're going to do 4 friends share 6 sheets of poster board equally. How many sheets of poster board does each friend get? So we're going to skip down here to the problem first. Let's think about 6 divided by 4 as just simply taking the first number and putting it as the numerator, and the number that's doing the dividing, the divided by, is going to be the denominator. So 6 divided by 4 is just simply 6 over 4, and when we TIBO that, we should get 1 2/4, which we know is equivalent to 1 1/2. Each person is going to get 1 1/2 of a poster board. Now, to model that and why that works is if we had 6 sheets of poster board here off to the side, and we wanted to divide it by 4 people, we could simply think, cut these all into fourths and give 1 section to each person. So 1 person is going to get 1/4 from each of these poster boards. Well, 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, and we add all that up, we get 6 1/4 pieces. But if we put them all together, we would get 1 whole and half of another poster board. So again, 1 1/2. The other way to look at it is if I had 6 sheets of poster board, person 1 is going to get a full sheet. Person 2 is going to get a full sheet. 3 and person 4 are also going to get their own full sheet of poster board. If we then take the last two and split them in half, person one would get 1.5, then person two would get a half, person three would get a half, and person four would get a half. Each person would get a whole sheet and half of another one. So 6 divided by 4 is going to give us 1 1/2, which is what we showed here. We're going to skip the bottom section here, and we're going to move on to the next page. Question number 1 on the next page. 6 friends share 4 small pizzas equally. Again, this is a little bit different than the last question where we were sharing 6 poster boards among 4 friends. Now we're sharing 4 small pizzas among 6 friends. The pizzas are what are being divided. It's very important that you understand what part is being split up in the question. In this case, it's the pizzas split among 6 friends. Remember, we cannot divide people. So we take 4 and divide it by 6. 4 divided by 6 is 4 over 6, because the first number goes on top, second number goes on the bottom. We then can put this into simplest form by dividing each of these by 2, and the answer is 2/3. To model that real quick, we would just cut each of these into 6, because there would be 6 people. If you had 4 pizzas, you would cut them into 6, then everyone would take a slice from each pizza. So you would take 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, and 1/6. You would have 4 over 6, which is the same as 2/3. Number 2, 4 brothers share 5 packs of stickers equally. So the 5 packs of stickers are being divided among 4 brothers. Again, it's the stickers being split apart, not the 4 brothers. So we do 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4 is just simply 5/4. And since that's an improper fraction, we would T-bow that, and we would get 1 1/4. Each brother would get 1 1/4 of the stickers. To show that, we could say one of the brothers gets the first pack, the second brother gets the second one, the third brother gets that third pack, and then the fourth. So they each get 1 whole pack. And then they would split the last one. So each brother would get 1 whole pack and 1/4 of the last one. 1 1/4. Question number 3, 12 friends share 3 melons equally. What fraction of melon does each friend get? We have 12 friends and 3 melons. It's the 3 melons that are being split apart among the 12 friends. So we won't have enough for everybody to get 1. So we have to put the 3 on top and the 12 on the bottom. It's the 3 divided by 12, which is 3/12. To put this into simplest form, you divide each by 3, and we get 1/4. Each friend would get 1/4 of a melon. Go ahead and complete questions number 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Press pause, and then when you're ready, press play again. All right, now that you're finished, we'll go through question number 4. 3 students share 8 blocks of clay equally. We're thinking 8 over 3. That's an improper fraction, so we T-bow that. 3 goes into 8 twice with 2 left over. So it's 2 2/3 blocks of clay. Question 5, 4 students share 7 feet of ribbon equally. It's the 7 feet of ribbon that is being divided among 4 people. So we do 7 divided by 4, which is 7 over 4. That is improper, so we have to T-bow. We should get 1 3/4 feet of ribbon. Number 6, 8 girls share 5 fruit bars equally. What fraction of fruit bar does each girl get? 5 fruit bars are being divided by 8 girls. So it's 5 divided by 8, which is 5/8. That is in simplest form. So the answer is 5/8. The last part here, number 7, 8 students share 12 oatmeal muffins equally, and 6 students share 15 apple muffins equally. Carmen is in both groups of the students. What is the total number of mini muffins Carmen gets? So the first one is 12 mini oatmeal muffins for 8 friends. So that is 12 divided by 8 people, which is 12 over 8, which when you divide that, you get 1 4/8, but that's the same as 1 1/2. The second group has 15 muffins divided among 6 friends. So it's 15 muffins divided by 6 people, which gives you 15 over 6. If you divide that, you will get 2 3/6, which is in simplest form 2 1/2. If Carmen is in both groups, she's going to get 2 1/2 and 1 1/2. If I put that together, Carmen will get 4 total muffins. A half plus a half is a whole. That's 1 plus the 1 here makes 2, plus the 2 whole muffins there gives you 4 whole muffins. Tonight on your homework, you're going to complete all of the front except question number 9. Be very careful on questions number 7 and 8 about which item is being divided. Remember, we cannot divide people. So remember that the item should go first, divided by the people. On the back, you have all of the back to do. Question number 3, Arturo has a log that is 4 yards long. He's cutting that, meaning he's dividing it, into 1/3 pieces. So think about how that's going to be written. 4 yards is being divided by 1/3. And then question number 4 is kind of the same setup. Boo has 2 pizzas that he cuts into 6. So 2 pizzas cut into 6. How many 1/6 pieces does he have? Question number 5. Kayaks rent for $35 per day. Write an expression using the distributive property that can help you find the cost in dollars of renting the kayak for three kayaks for the day. So we would simply just take 35 times 3, but we want to use the distributive property. So think about how I could break 35 apart so that I have a multiplication problem there, right? And then what else do you do to figure that out? It might be easiest to multiply 35 times 3 and then solve each of those answers on Schoology and see which answer gives you the same answer. Number 6, Louisa is 152.7 centimeters tall. Her sister is 8.42 centimeters shorter than she is. How tall is Louisa's younger sister? So the key word there is how much shorter is she? That ends today's lesson. Hope it was quick enough for you. Have a great day.